Hello and welcome to this video tutorial on how to enter pupil information into Pod. Under the Your Options menu on the left hand side of the screen, go to Pupil and then Add New Entrance. Click this. This will bring you to the first of two screens in which to enter pupil information. The first screen seeks personal information. Fields indicated with an asterisk are mandatory. While not all fields are mandatory, we strongly urge that you collect as much information on the pupil as possible. The first piece of information sought is the pupil's forename. So in this example, the pupil's name is James and then his surname is Murphy. Following this, we are asked for his PPSN or his mother's maiden name. One or the other of these pieces of information must be entered. So in this example, we know that his mother's maiden name is Jones. This is followed by the pupil's date of birth. To enter date of birth, you can either type it in manually or you can click on the calendar icon. In the calendar icon, there are two drop-down menus, one for the month, so click on the drop-down menu and select the month in which he was born. So this pupil was born in May. Then click on the year drop-down menu and select the year in which he was born. This pupil was born in 2007. Finally, select the date in which he was born. So this pupil was born on the 17th of May. The question is on pupil's gender, either click male or female. The next piece of information sought is the birth certificate forename. This is being asked as in some cases the given name in the school of the pupil is not the same as the name on his birth certificate. This is followed by the birth certificate surname. This is followed by the pupil's address. Note there are 4 lines given for the address, but as address fields vary in length, only the first 2 are mandatory. This is followed by the county, so this pupil is from Dublin, followed by nationality. To enter nationality, click on the drop-down menu. Notice that Ireland is at the top. This is because, according to last year's National School Annual Census, over 90% of pupils in primary schools were Irish. So select Ireland if the pupil was Irish. Alternatively, if the pupil has a different nationality, you can either scroll down to select the country. We have a full list here. Or you can type the first letter. So this pupil is French, so I'm typing F for France. And as you see, it can browse up all the countries that have an F in it. So I'm going to select France. The next question is one of the pupil's mother tongues, i.e. mother tongue means the language spoken at home, Irish or English. So yes, this pupil speaks English at home, so I'm clicking yes from the drop-down menu. The next 2 questions, ethnic or cultural background and religion, require consent from the parent or guardian of the pupil before you can return this information to the department. So the first question is, what is the pupil's ethnic or cultural background? Click on the drop-down menu and select the most appropriate answer. The final answer is no consent. Please use this in the cases where the parents or the guardians do not give you consent to return this information. Similarly for religion, click on the drop-down menu and select the religion. The final option again is no consent, so please click this if the parents have not given you consent to return this piece of information. This is followed by a question on Irish exemptions. This means, does the pupil have an exemption from the study of Irish? Please click on the drop-down menu. Either select no if the pupil does not have an exemption and they study Irish, or if they have an exemption from Irish, please select the reason why they have the exemption from Irish. So this pupil does not have an exemption from Irish. The final piece of information sought on this page is whether the pupil is a mainstream pupil or a special class pupil. So in this first example here, James Murphy is a mainstream pupil. Then click Next. If you have not completed all the mandatory fields, so for example, if you did not complete nationality, when you try to click Next, an error message will occur saying that you have not filled in all of the mandatory fields and will not let you proceed. Please make sure you filled in all the fields. Click Next. This brings you to the second of the two screens. As this pupil is a mainstream pupil, the questions are based on mainstream classes. What was the pupil's enrolment date? So when did he enroll in the school? We're going to say the 1st of September. What standard is he in? It's a drop down menu again here. Is he junior infants, senior infants, etc.? So our pupil here is in junior infants. Pupil source, so where did the pupil come from before he was in this school? There's a list of options here. This pupil was in a pre-primary education, so I'm selecting this option. If you have already set up your class groups, the next option should be populated with the list of the various classes in the school. So this pupil is in Mr. Chocolate's class. Moving on then, we're asked, is this pupil in receipt of low incidence support through the NCSE? Drop down menu here, he either is or he isn't. So this pupil isn't. This is followed by a question, is this pupil receiving support under the general allocation model? So we're going to say yes, he is. This brings up 4 further tick boxes to define the type of support this pupil is getting under the general allocation model. So we're going to say that this pupil is getting support for a specific learning disability under the general allocation model. And that just brings up one additional question. Does the child have a psychological or medical assessment report which recommends the provision of an additional teaching resource? So that's a straightforward click yes or no. So this pupil doesn't know. Please click Save. You have now saved new entrant pupils information. In this second example, I've entered in information on a female pupil. Her name is Susan Daly. So going down the screen now, I've got to the part for Irish exemptions. This pupil does have an exemption from the study of Irish. So this is because she has a learning disability. So I'm selecting learning disability. This prompts a second question, the date granted. So what date was this Irish exemption granted? So I'm selecting it was granted on the 1st of September 2014. Susan is a special class pupil, so I'm clicking special class here and then I'm clicking next. This brings us to the second screen looking for information on enrolment. As this pupil is a special class pupil, the information sought is slightly different to the information sought for mainstream pupils. As before, we're asked for the enrolment date, so we're going to say she enrolled on the 1st of September. What standard is she in? Now we already know she's in a special class. Pupil source, where was she before this? And we're going to say she came from a school in Northern Ireland. Then, is the pupil included in a mainstream class for the equivalent of 1 day or more a week? So this is either yes or no. So we're going to say yes. And we're going to click Save. You've now saved a special class pupil